Get ready!
I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort.
To embark on an epic quest
Nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever.
and discover God's greatest treasure.
I am a treasure. I am a treasure. I am a treasure.
Welcome to Treasured. My name is Chantal and I'm excited to be digging into spectacular surprises with you. We'll start every day right here at Sing and Play Rock. I'll help you sing, have fun, and celebrate the way God treasures each and every one of you. Let's start off with a song about that.
I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine, and I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a treasure. I am a treasure.
We're imagining what it would be like to go on an adventure, searching for lost treasure. Maybe you've seen movies of explorers who travel to faraway lands, face danger, and find amazing things. What would be the best part of going on a treasure hunt? Archaeologists, explorers, and treasure hunters travel all across the globe looking for lost, valuable things. What a cool adventure! Huddle up with your family. Imagine that your family is embarking on a treasure-seeking trek. As a group, decide what treasure you'll be seeking. You have 30 seconds to come up with your answer. What makes those things valuable? Maybe when you think of something that's valuable, you think it's worth a lot of money, or it's rare, or it's historical, used by a king or someone a long time ago. You may imagine fancy, beautiful things like jewels, golds, or gems. These may not look very fancy, beautiful, or valuable. They're old, torn, faded, and kind of hard to read. If you saw these on the street, you'd probably throw them in the trash. But they're priceless. They are called the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're more than 2,000 years old and contain writings that we find in the Bible. Wow! Some people think they're one of the most valuable treasures ever discovered. Buying even a tiny piece could cost millions of dollars. Here at Treasured VBS, we'll be discovering that you are valuable to God. Sometimes you may feel like these old, broken, torn pieces of paper. Not much to look at, not very valuable. But when God looks at you, He sees a priceless treasure. Let's celebrate God's love with a song about that.
He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. It's so amazing to think about God's love. The God of creation is looking out for us. He knows us. He hears us. God is right here with us, and He's wild. He's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild. He's wild. God is wild about us. God is great. He is awesome. God is great. He is awesome. He's wild. He's great. God is wild about us. God is great. He is awesome. He's wild. He's great. God is wild about us. He is awesome. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. It's awesome. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. God is wild about us.
Each day, we'll learn a Bible point. That's an important truth from the Bible to remember. Today, we'll explore what it means that God knows you. That's our Bible point. Today, whenever you hear someone say, God knows you, you say, you are treasured. As you say that, point around in front of you from one side to the other. It'll be sort of in a half circle. You'll be reminding your friends that all of them are treasured by God. The Bible says, "O Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me." God knows you. And you say, that's right, you're treasured. God loves you so much that He knows every single detail about you. The number of hairs on your head, what your fingerprints look like, your favorite pizza topping, and your name. Hey, that makes me wonder about your name. On the count of 3, call out your name. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice job, guys. I love this song that reminds me God knows my name. All week long, we'll get to know surprising Bible memory buddies who will help us remember our Bible points. All our buddies are animals that you might see if you search for treasure in a distant rainforest jungle. Let's take a look.
Hey there, friends. Nice of you to jump in for a week of big adventures here at Treasured VBS. Meet my friend Pogo, a poison dart frog. Yep, this little, tiny, colorful creature without sharp claws, a stinger, or fangs is one of the deadliest animals on the planet. But only if you eat him. Some people call Pogo a poison frog, or poison arrow or dart frog. That's because hunters in some native tribes rub their arrow tips on the frog's skin to make them even more dangerous. Poison dart frogs are only about the size of a walnut. They're not big or strong. So how can something so small stay safe? Well, God gave Pogo an easy way to protect himself from bigger animals that might like to have him for a snack. Here in the rainforest, Pogo uses his long, sticky tongue to grab some grub like ants, termites, or beetles. Yummy. That food changes inside his body, turning into a powerful poison that coats his skin. In fact, frogs that grow up in a zoo or cage don't eat the same things, so they're not poisonous. You'll find Pogo and his brightly colored buddies hopping around in rainforests all over Central and South America. They are pretty puny, but God gave them all these awesome colors. Whoa! Some people call poison dart frogs the jewels of the rainforest. Guess that makes Pogo a treasure, huh? And if you still can't see him, just stop and listen. You may think that frogs croak, but he sort of chirps. Listen to this. Their size and sounds are definitely small. Maybe you know what that's like too. Do you ever feel too small to do important or fun things? Does it sometimes feel like you're different from everyone else? Or maybe it feels like everyone else is special or a superstar. You might even be heading to a new school where no one knows you. When you feel too small, overlooked, or not very special, remember that God knows you. God knows everything you can do, everything you think about, everything you're going through, every special, amazing part of you. You can treasure God's words in the Bible that say this: "O Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me." That means someone always understands you and celebrates who you are, inside and out. God knows you. You are treasured.
When you see Pogo, remember that God knows you. What do you say? That's right, you are treasured. Let's sing a song called Sing Wherever I Go to remember that God knows everything about you, no matter where you are.
See wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. When I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. And when I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. And I got joy, joy, joy deep in my soul. I will sing, sing, sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go.
I'm so glad you're here. My name is Nicole, and every day when you come to Bible Adventures, we'll explore a totally true, amazing adventure from the Bible. You may think that the Bible is just an old book that's kind of hard to read, But here at Treasured, you'll discover that it's full of some incredible riches, and they're all true. Let's jump back into the Bible times right now. Welcome to my home. Big things are happening today because we're picking a new king. Well, we aren't picking one, God is. Come in and let's check out this totally true Bible adventure together. When you pick a new leader in your country, how do you do it? Here in Israel, a king rules our country. For a long time, God was our king. But then we asked God to give us a person to be in charge. God said that wasn't a good idea, but it's what we wanted, so we picked Saul. God was right. Saul hasn't been a very good king. He hasn't listened to God or done what God said to do. So now the prophet Samuel is here in Bethlehem. God is going to show him who our next king should be. It's so exciting. Except, how do you pick out a king? What should a king know how to do? What should a king look like? Sound like? If you had to pick out a perfect king, what would you look for? Hey, I just thought of something. Samuel is here, and you're here. Maybe one of you is our new king. If you're able, stand up. Let's see if you might be the new leader. I think a perfect king should be strong enough to scare off Israel's enemies. Show me your muscles. Part of being strong is having good balance. Balance on your left foot. Now your right foot. Now leap in the air. Higher this time. Kings should look like heroes too. Strike your best hero pose. Plus, kings have to make good decisions and know stuff. Lots of stuff. Like math. Quick, what's 2 plus 2? 5 times 5. 11d7 by the square root of my birthday times 6. Too hard? Oh, and kings have to sound like kings. I think kings should speak in deep voices when they're giving commands. In your deepest voice, say this: I am your king. Say it louder and deeper. I am your king. Shout it out. I am your king. Okay, we better stop before we hurt ourselves. Sit back down. So a king has to be everything we said. Plus, strong, wise, know stuff, look like a king, and sound like a king. Whew, quite a list. With your families, talk about this. If you want to be a king or a queen someday, what on your list do you have to work on? As nice as you all are, I'm thinking none of us is the next leader of Israel. Hey, there's Samuel talking with my neighbor Jesse. Jesse has a whole herd of kids, 2 daughters and a bunch of boys. Maybe our new king is one of my neighbors. Samuel has lined up the boys to see who's the tallest. Quick, in your families, line up by height. Samuel isn't picking the tallest kid to be the king. Maybe he wants to see who's the oldest. In your family, line up from month and day that you're born. January at the beginning, December at the end of the line. Nope, Samuel isn't picking his king by age either. Huh. I know! Kings also need to do lots of things at once, so maybe that's how he's gonna make his pick. See if you can pat your head while rubbing your belly. Now switch it. Now with your right eye open. Now with only your left eye open. Everyone stop! Samuel prayed about who to pick, and it looks like he has sent Jesse's youngest son, who wasn't even in the lineup. But little David can't be king. He doesn't even look like a king, or sound like a king. But maybe there's something we don't know about him, just by looking at him. What's something about you that people wouldn't know just by looking at you? Maybe you play an instrument, maybe you can curl your tongue, or maybe you've been to the South Pole. We're gonna become great friends this week. I just know it. And you'll become great friends of God too. God knows you, and He knows you for the treasure that you are. We don't always see the treasures in other people, but God does, because He put it there. Samuel just poured oil on David's head so that he will be declared Israel's next king. Woohoo! Oh, and I realize that may seem strange to you since you're not from Bethlehem. Around here, pouring oil on someone's head isn't a mean prank. It's a sign of a blessing. David may not be big and strong or old and wise, but God knows that David loves him. God knows David's heart, and God knows your heart too. Your heart was made to love God. It's time for you treasures to head out the door, but come back tomorrow. I don't think we've heard the last of our friend David.